Welcome students. In this video, let us understand the new product development and its distribution channels. A new product development is one of the most important component of product policy and product management. The need for new product becomes very important for a progressive company and they plan for development of new products, mainly to meet the changes in demand, to make new profits, combat environmental threats, to meet socio-economic, political and technological threats. New product can be classified into the following categories. New to the world product. These types of new products create an entirely new market. New products may allow a company to enter an established market for the first time. Additions to existing product lines is a supplement to companies' established product lines. Improvement and revisions of existing products. These are the new products that replace the existing products by providing improved performance or greater perceived value. Repositioning of existing products can be targeted to new markets and new market segments. Cost reductions of new products may be developed that provide similar performance at lower cost. A progressive firm will always be considering the importance of a new product in order to expand its market share, in order to have higher profits. The need for new product becomes very important for progressive companies and they plan for development of new products. New product development is most important component of product policy and product management. Following are some of the needs why new product development is necessary for a company's survival. A new product becomes necessary for meeting the changes in demand, for making new profits, for combating environmental threats, and to meet economic, social, political, and technological threats. How a product can be developed along with the old or existing products. A process of developing a new product which is involved by an organization passes into several stages. Firstly, generation of new product development idea. And that idea has to be screened whether it is compatible, whether we can achieve, whether we can produce a product, do we have enough capabilities, technology, etc. So the screening of idea will be undertaken. And after that, the concept of that new idea development will be tested in the market with a sample surveys or with some kind of a feedback. And then business analysis. Then the product will be developed with actual materials, technology, and a sample will be tested in the market. Test marketing will be undertaken, where you will be checking with a sample, a small sample of product. You will supply to a small group of consumers, take their feedback and then implement it for commercialization, and finally you bring a new product into the market. So these are the stages of new product development. Generation of new ideas. So development of a new product starts with exploration of new ideas. There may be different sources of generating these ideas. Then screening of all these ideas collected may not be acceptable. So you have to screen them and then identify, select the best one which suits you. So ideas which are quite inconsistent with the product policies, objectives of the firm may be dropped. Then business analysis. When the idea is finally selected, further analysis is necessary. A rough idea is studied in detailed manner, determining its desirable market visibility, features of the product and developing specifications and establishing a definite program for the product. And at the fourth stage, product development, management goes ahead to produce a product in its physical form. The idea is converted into a product that is worth producing. Final decisions are taken at this stage. And the fifth stage is testing the product. This testing will be done at actually two stages in the entire new product development. One, after the screening of ideas, the idea itself will be tested in the market, and finally, after production of the product in small quantities, the testing of product will be done. The idea as well as the product will be tested in the market with few samples before producing in bulk. If the product or idea proves unsatisfactory, it may be withdrawn or modified in the light of the opinions and suggestions of the consumers or the end users. And the last stage will be commercialization. If the product is proved successfully in testing, decisions to produce it on commercial basis will be taken by the management. Despite careful attention to details in product planning and development, as many as 50% of the new products actually entering into the market has a very short lifespan and market failure occurs. Following are the reasons for the failure of new product: inadequate market analysis, insufficient or ineffective marketing support, bad timing of introduction of new product, failure to recognize rapidly changing market environment, absence of formal product planning and development procedures, failure due to ignorance about the consumer's attitude towards the product, technical or production problems, higher cost than estimated the cost, product problems and defects, failure to estimate the strength of competition, too many new products entering into the market, many products not perceived as new by the consumers. A channel of distribution is the pathway taken by goods and services as they flow from the point of production to the point of consumption, and that also includes a sequence of marketing agencies. Channels of distribution refers to the chain of business or intermediaries through which a goods or services passes until it reaches the end consumer. A distribution channel can include wholesaler, retailers, distributors, and even the internet. According to Philip Kotler, every producer seeks to link together the set of marketing intermediaries is called the marketing channel, also trade channel or channel of distribution. The importance of channels of distribution, the necessity and the need for channel of distribution for an industry is to help in production function, marketing the demand and supply, financing the producer, aid to communication, it stabilizes the prices, promotional activities and pricing strategies. The important functions of distribution channel is grouped as to bridge the gap between production and consumption. A sound study of market is extremely essential. It promotes the product, creating prospective buyers and maintaining the existing one, understanding the consumer's needs and adjusting the offer accordingly, negotiating the price and other offers related to the product as per the customer's demand, storage and distribution of goods, catering to the financial requirements for the smooth working of the distribution chain, risk taking, for example by stock holding. Channel strategy is a decision about the allocation of roles within a channel of distribution and the way in which the channel is formally or informally managed and administered. Different channel strategies are listed below. Push strategy is A manufacturing strategy which is aimed at other channel members rather than the end consumer. Manufacturer attempts to entice other channel members to carry its products through trade allowances, inventory, stocking procedures, pricing policies, etc. Pull strategy, a manufacturing strategy which is aimed at the end consumer of a product. The product is pulled through the channel by the consumer demand initiated by promotional efforts, inventory stocking procedures. Physical distribution management is concerned with ensuring that individual efforts that go to make up the distributive function are optimized so that a common object. Physical distribution process consists of the following elements: order processing, inventory, warehousing, and transportation. There are different channels of distribution for the consumer market and for the industrial market. For the consumer market, there are the first four are producer to consumer, producer to retailer to consumer, producer to wholesaler to retailer to consumer, and the fourth distribution channel is producer, agent, wholesaler, retailer, and finally the consumer. Whereas when it comes to industrial products, the industrial channels of distribution mainly focuses with the industrial users. Producer to industrial end user, producer to industrial distributor and industrial user, producer to agent to industrial user, producer to agent to industrial distributor and industrial user. The right choice of channels of distribution will reduce the fluctuations in the production due to continuous and effective distribution. The stability in demand and supply will ensure steady employment and proper budgetary control. The manufacturer can continuously monitor the sales and stock positions of his middlemen to exercise effective control over distribution network. Designing the channels of distribution system involves the four steps: analyzing customer needs, establishing channel objectives, identifying major channel alternatives, evaluating major channel alternatives. In this way, channel decision is very important in maximizing the sales and profits. The decision is also important from consumer point of view, as they can get the required goods at proper time and place in the right quantity at a reasonable price. So the producer should be very cautious in selecting the channels of distribution for his products, because any change in the channel will be very difficult and costly. Channels of distribution is influenced by several factors. Product characteristics like product frequency, ability, technicality of the product, selling price per unit, standardized product, etc. Market factors like industrial or consumer product, number of purchases, geographical distribution, size of orders, policies of competitors, and buying habits. Company characteristics like financial resources, size of the company, product mix, attitude of company executives, marketing policies, goodwill of the company. Fourth factor is middleman considerations like the attitude of middleman, service provided by the middleman, availability of the middleman, etc. And finally, the environment like economic conditions, legal restrictions, social and ethical considerations are the factors which influences the selection of a right channel for distribution of products. In today's fast-paced, technologically advanced business environment, systems often involve the use of specialized software that allows the owner to track inventory while simultaneously analyzing all the routes and transportation modes available to determine the fastest and most cost-effective way to deliver goods on time to his customers. Following are the distribution costs which are involved relating to customer services and products. Transportation costs are largely two basic types, class and commodity. The class rate is which is the higher of the two rates and is the standard rate for every commodity moving between the two destinations. Commodity rate is sometimes called a special rate since it is given by carriers to shippers as a reward for either regular use or large quantity shipments. Warehousing cost occurs based on the quantity of products and the time for which it is kept in the warehouse. Inventory costs are related to storing and maintaining its inventory over a certain period of time. Inventory costs are described as percentage of inventory value on an annualized basis. Business logistics system is management of flow of goods between the point of origin to the point of destination or consumption. Logistics involves integration of information, transportation, inventory, warehousing, material handling, packaging, and including security. Logistic management and business logistics we have already discussed in the previous videos. Hope you people have understood the concepts relating to new product development and distribution channels. Thank you so much.